Yeah, I can remember all this about to start a new job just got me thinking about past work experiences and how I was set up as far as people trying to not set up, but more like set up so that you can have a, they're going to give you like a shit test to reveal what kind of character you got. I did security. This was, oh man, I don't know. It's all running together. It was late 30s, right? I'm doing security at like, this new venue that they opened up and they had a concert at it. And as I told y'all before, I'm a nerd, so the my chance at any type of romance would be black girls named Heather. We know about them, and non-black women. Well, anyway, this event was full of them, and I was just going crazy because I was getting attention and validation from the right type females that was supposed to be validating me because of the type of nigga I am or the type of dude I am, whatever. So I was loving it. And I met this one girl, and we're talking. And the dude that ran the thing, he was a hater because he was old, but he had status, so he was going to try to talk to one of them young girls. Well, I was younger than him, and I was working under him, so he didn't like that. And those girls were responsive to me. Listen to me. I know when a girl or a woman is responsive and when they ain't, and they was. A lot of them. It was like when I was at that camp. It was like that. So he moved the girl upstairs, and I went up. I didn't realize what he was doing. So I went up there and started talking to her, left my post. So he told me he didn't want me coming back. Called my boss, told him he didn't want me coming back. So they tell me I didn't want to come back. So naturally I got belligerent and got mad, got upset, didn't want I wanted to leave the site. Fuck it, I want to go home now. And I didn't go home. And my boss and me got into an argument. Yeah, he'd go home like a little baby and all that kind of stuff. So I stayed. About 45 minutes to an hour later, this guy shows up telling me that he's from New York because the place sold out. Telling me he's from New York, came down with his girlfriend and offered me $200. Offered me $200 to let him in the side. And I looked and I was like, yo, I told him the story about, I told him, if you know me, I'm candid like that. He's like, probably was like, why is he telling me all this? And I was like, you damn right I want to let you in the side because I want to stick it to this dude that told my boss he didn't want me back, but I'm not letting you in the side. Go on. And he kept trying to, he said, I think he offered me another $100. Yeah, $300. Nah, just go on, man. So I didn't do it, right? So that was one time that I was shit tested. And you know how I know I was shit tested? Because my boss, the dude, the Spanish dude, we'll call him, I'll make up a name for him later. Call him Arnold, because he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was in Predator. So we'll call him Dutch, as did Dutch, because that's who he looks like. All right, so Dutch called me up and said, yeah, okay, no matter what, you'll always have a job with me. Remember when I was said my side hustle when I was filming the one video when I just showed the sign of the police department, the dog training facility. Remember that? That's it right there. And so yeah, that was shit test number one on the job. And then another one was the job I recently had. Look, we at a restaurant. They telling us we're gonna get they're gonna give us the answers to the test so we get our certification for the thing. They're gonna tell us the answers, right? So the guy goes to the bathroom and he put his pen down. I noticed the way he put his pen down. He put his pen down and he memorized exactly where he put his pen, how it was placed. And if that pen was moved, he was gonna know we were fucking with them papers. My dad did the same thing when people came to look at the carpet. He had, I don't know why he did it, but I don't know how much he had, but he had a lot of money that he put in a bag in like one of them, one of those bags that like when you go to Victoria's Secret and you get like I don't know, some soap or something, they put them in them fancy kind of bag, one of them boutique kind of bags, one of them. And he put the money in the bag, put the bag in the dresser and pushed it down. And to see if the workers were going to fuck with it, obviously. And when he went to see if they bothered the money, he just opened it up and looked at the bag to see if it had been touched, and it hadn't. Because there's no way there was no way we would have been able to put that man's pen back on that paper like the way he knew he put it down. So I knew what they were doing. So naturally, I passed that shit test too. And then it was even funny. See how people try to put you up to stuff. I was working with this dude I didn't trust. I eventually did. I didn't trust him from that moment. But when that man put the shit on the paper and went to the bathroom, he gonna tell me, James, see what's underneath there. And I just looked at him and was like, nigga, don't you know that they're testing us? But that dude was shady as hell. I'm talking about the dude that had me pick it up or wanted me to pick it up. That's how you can judge character right there. Once they have you try to have you do some shady shit like that, and the dude that already said he was gonna give us the answers to the test, that nigga couldn't be trusted, and I was right. So be careful for them shit tests on the job. So I'm ready for the one that they're gonna give me. Well, there's a lot of cameras there, so I'm not no thief. So any shit test you give me is a shit test that I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna throw the shit right back at you.